All right, all right, all right. Check, check, check. Just want to make sure everybody can hear me.
We're live right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is HVW presents Warzone. Normally, this is the Golden State Championship Wrestling channel, but Jackson Briggs of Golden State said that HVW can borrow his channel for a one-time only deal for HVW. Tonight we get to see Warzone, 4 matches. This is pretty much a Warzone tournament. Whoever wins the tournament will basically become the GMs of the next HVW show. So that's going to be an awesome.
Or EWN.
Or EWN. It's up to the Frost family when whoever wins. So that'll be discussed after the tournament. So let's get this show on the road. But we all know, let's all do it. Gotta do some Jey Uso. Yeet, yeet, yeet.
And this is a team.
And it looks like we're starting off with AJ Viper and Schizo. I guess it doesn't have entrances, which is weird because I had them on, so I guess it just goes straight to the matches. So,
but it's alright. It's alright.
But I don't know which team has advantage until the next person comes in for the first team. So right now in the team is Schizo, the silent assassin, going against the snake resident from Georgia, Mountain Smoky. I know I said that all backwards, but who cares? AJ Viper. And a flying forearm by the silent one. Now he's going to try to break the snake's arm. Does snakes even have arms? I don't remember. They just crawl on their belly, so I don't know how this guy even has an arm.
I don't know either.
Oh yeah, and everybody don't know, my name is Drake Everhart. I am the general manager of Golden State, AEWN, HVW, and even the co-owner of LXWA. And my alongside partner over here...
Dude, Scotty.
Dude, Scotty is in the house with us. And we got a weird version... Oh, nice. I think that move is called Nap Time. And coming in is Danica Black, so it looks like AJ Viper's team has the advantage.
Damn.
Danica making her way to the ring, but first she has to stop under the ring. What is she going to get out of there? Oh, it looks like she's bringing in Janice.
I'm going to say this is Bad Bees team and Jackson Briggs team.
Yep. And for clarification, I said wherever team wins the tournament will have rights to be make the card for HVW and or EWN, one or the other. And I mean every member of that team. So if it's your call in that team, you will be that team. That person and then whoever else is with that team will be able to choose. So if there's more than one, that means there's going to be 2 or 3 general managers. If there's pretty much a team of one person, mainly most of my cause, we'll just see how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a suplex. And right now, Danica Black is holding Janice, a 2x4 with nails, and whacking the crap. And she ate AJ Viper. See, this is why I don't trust the Black family in a match with a weapon. And now he's going to whack him, but Schizo took it and whacked him in nails in the stomach. Ouch.
That gotta hurt.
And coming in for Schizo's team, the King of Shadows, the Harbinger of Darkness, Damian Mortis.
And I saw him in the Golden State and won a championship.
Yeah, he is the new 24K Gold Mine champion. If you haven't tuned into a Golden State champion show, But Damien's bringing in a table, and we have a king of sledgehammers in there. But I think that's the Triple H version sledgehammer, because that's what it says. And now we're going to bring a barbed wire bat. But Damien ain't done with that. He wants more weapons, apparently. This guy's freaking psychotic. And we're bringing in a steel chair. I don't think there's anything left under that ring by this.
Now he's getting in.
A Vertigo by Schizo. If I don't say much, I'm just going to be talking just randomly. If I see something cool, I'm going to announce it. But there is going to be a lot of action. And next coming up is going to be, I believe that says Johnny Blade, one of the Blade Runners. He's not happy because he gets to team up with these idiots. He does not like anybody. He'd rather have his brother in his corner, but his brother's on another team, and I know he's ain't happy either.
No, it's not. And then, like I said, in Golden State, they are the winning contenders for the tag titles.
Yes, they are. They are current number one contenders to face Lucy and Casey, which are on two opposite teams as well.
Yep.
So it's a lot of teams and factions teaming up with other factions. Some hate each other, some love each other, some tolerate them. But but I can guarantee Johnny Blade hates everybody in that ring, regardless if he's a teammate or an opponent. Nice. That is a beautiful move by Johnny Blade. They call that the Blade Driver.
I don't know.
Made famous by the Penta.
I think Kayla, what that girl's name is getting her ass beat.
That is Danica Black. She is the baby sister of the three brothers, Dakota, Silas, and Braden. Speaking of Silas and Braden, they are both in a match. And what's kind of funny, they're on two different teams and they're facing each other. But we'll get to see that one a little bit later.
Oh, yeah.
And that coming next. Oh, it's Damien's wife, Drusilla Mortis, the Queen of Shadows.
And she's a champion as well.
Yep, and she's a Golden State champion as well. She just won, I believe, I want to say the Golden Goddess Championship. And I heard this from Jackson Briggs, even though he's not here with us today, because he's probably sleeping in his office like he did last night on commentary. He just told me that the Gold Standard Champion and Goddess Champion, anytime they defend it, they get to pick their own stipulation for defending those titles. That is the rule to holding that belt.
That is a badass.
Yeah. So, once you guys know who your opponents are, please let us know your next stipulation for your matchups. Nice, beautiful powerbomb. And it looks like Kayla Morgan, VIP Club, is coming in the house. She's not very happy. I talked to her earlier before today, and she told me that she hates everybody in this ring. She rather had Dashing Derek Price, her brother, and anybody else that's VIP related.
Well, for now, her brother Kenny doesn't like his sister.
Kenny does not like her sister, but Kayla still loves her brother. And regardless of how he is a prick, you know, she still would love to team up with her brother, regardless if they have, because at least she knows that her brother would have her back regardless of hate or love.
But, on what I'm hearing in HCW, Kenny and Kayla are facing each other.
Yes, I heard in HCW, Caleb Morgan got the memo, and so did Kenny. Kenny both got Texas and Kayla, and they both saw that they're in a match against each other. I do not know why the owner of HCW, which is Jackson Callahan, wanted to make that match. Maybe he wants to, maybe stop the feud. Maybe this is a resolution. I don't know his thought process.
I don't know either.
But coming in last, which once he enters, this match is official. So one pinfall or submission, and it's over. And it's Logan Blade coming in. So once he enters it, it is official. It becomes War Games. There's weapons all over, so once the team is win, I will find out the team, and I will announce it accordingly. But all I know is Schizo, Damian, Drusilla, and Logan, and the other team is AJ Viper, Danica Black, Johnny Blade, and Kayla Morgan.
And the fans out there is loving this match.
It looks like Johnny Blade was about to suplex Drusilla, but she knows how to squirm and get out. Oh, and then she gets clotheslined. And then Schizo cracks Johnny in the head with a stick. For those who don't know, even though it's called kendo stick, Bad Boy likes to use that weapon, but he calls it sticky for some retarded reason.
Yeah.
It's one of his favorite weapons. But he's even more dangerous if he's holding a black baseball bat, so be careful if you see a bat in his hand.
Very much. Remember, when I was a wrestler, I faced Biscotti, and I didn't want to lose that bat.
No. Oh!
You're right.
Oh, Dragon Suplex.
Hey, look, Jackson Briggs is out here today right now. Hey, get that hurt?
Oh, Jackson Briggs finally shows up. I heard that you were sleeping in your office again.
I went out and had me some coffee. Got me something to eat.
Well, good. I'm glad you got coffee. Maybe you'll be awake for the entire show.
Hey, Bob and Cross said thank you for your channel.
And borrow your roster for the night, but even though everybody is on HVW as well, so.
Well, not on my rosters. What's their old?
Oh, somebody got a kid. It was a 2 count, but I don't know who was pinned. But somebody either saved the pin or he kicked out at the 2.
Ooh,
That was very close.
Kayla Morgan did a better.
That's her finisher, I believe. But she has all her opponents right there gonna stop it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. The winners are Team Danica. That means AJ Viper, Danica Black, Johnny Blade, and Kayla Morgan.
Man. That was a badass.
I didn't even see what happened there.
Yeah.
So they will advance to the next team, which is the next match. So these 4 will have to wait to see who their next opponents will be. But I know they'll be watching carefully.
And I seen it was Jimmy Blade pinned. Not Jimmy. Sorry, Johnny.
Now we're going to eat again.
Yeet. Yeet.
All right, we're going to the next match. Apparently, this one actually has entrances for some reason. I do not know what happened to the first one.
That's what I wanted to know. Like,
I think Jackson Briggs is trying to screw HVW over.
Yeah.
But coming into the ring first, she is lethal. She is badass. She is Anastasia. On Golden State last night, she actually became victorious, beating her teammate tonight, Queen of Malice.
Yes.
You did.
Really, truthfully, that's who's in the corner right there. It's Celafina.
You just sit there and watch.
Oh, she's gonna whoop your ass, Jackson Downhand. No, Jackson Briggs. Sorry.
Well, she's getting into the ring, so that means Anastasia's team must have first advantage, I think. Because she entered first, that means her team will enter first. And like I said, I will announce them as they come in. But right now, it's Anastasia, and her opponent is... It's Jimmy Blade. His brother was on the other team that just won, so now Jimmy has a chance to maybe advance to face his brother. That's going to get crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Not saying I'm rooting for... I'm very biased, so let the best team win tonight.
I'm going to say this. I don't want to be in Queen of Malice because that fuck the chaos. Jimmy's ready for that darkness.
So that is... And Jimmy Blade just speared the living shit out of Anastasia. And a flying forearm, but Anastasia goes, nope. She did the Samoan Joe to him. Nope.
Yep.
And the reverse is a lot of back and forth. These two know each other pretty well, so...
Because you know that Anastasia is the queen, is their boss, daughter. It was the Death Venom.
Yeah. Well, that is her alter ego. It is Death Venom. But she's incognito here now, so she wants to be called Anastasia, which is her human form name. I guess a lot of people didn't understand why Death Venom was Death Venom, didn't, so now she is Anastasia. And Jimmy Blade is climbing up a ladder or the cage. Now Anastasia does too. They both jump down. And finally, Jimmy Blade finally dives after going down and up and down and up. Coming in for Anastasia's team, like I said, Anastasia got field advantage, is the Queen of Malice. Hope Queen doesn't come in here and go straight after Anastasia.
Oh, he speared Jimmy.
The Queen knows how to spear.
That's how to do it, bitch.
Well, she should. She has a kingdom of spearmen. And then she gave him a Superman punch, and then it looks like he's going to spear him again.
Damn.
She didn't have to fuck with her, did she?
And a power bomb, and then a spine buster.
Damn, Jimmy getting that beat by these two women.
Well, Jimmy, this is what happens when you put yourself between two girls. So make this as a life lesson to you.
She didn't have a book with her, did she?
Nope.
So if you ever think about cheating, this is what will happen to you. Both women will likely beat the crap out of you. But coming in for Jimmy Blade's team is Casey Kane, the current reigning and defending tag team champions of Golden State, or at least one half of them, because his sister owns the other half.
Oh, you go to see her.
But here comes Casey Kane. Casey Kane has to grab some weapons. It's always the second person comes in and grabs them, but it looks like he decided to grab Janice. So a 2x4 with Nels. I don't know what he's looking for. Oh, he is bringing a kendo stick in here.
And Sticky.
And Anastasia picks up the stick, and now Jimmy is getting whacked with it. And a sledgehammer. Oh! Casey tries to get in the ring and then get clotheslined by a woman. Now, oh, and then gets whacked with a stick.
But he likes that Woody.
Well, if I was him, he probably has a Woody too. But we're not going to talk here because this is PG, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. This ain't rated R.
Oh, the queen just got claymored. And then and the demons. The next person coming in is the $1 million badass Kenny Dynasty. So now Anastasia's team is 3 against 2 now. But Kenny has to bring in a table. I don't know why, but he wants a table. Just like Devon and Bubba, get the tables.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny's looking for something else. Oh, you're bringing in another stick. Nope, he's not done yet. He thinks he needs some more. He wants to make it more brutal in here. And he brings another sledgehammer.
Oh, shit.
Nope, that's actually a barbed wire bat. My mistake. So we have Janice, a barbed wire bat, a sledgehammer, 2 couple kendo sticks, I think. No, Jimmy Blake just got dropped on a 2x4 with nails. And I don't know what the hell Kenny was doing. He was flying and then... Oh! Now Casey Kane is getting whacked with nails. And Anastasia sets up a table. Are we going to see a table if somebody go through it? Or was it just set up for decorations?
Hell yeah.
Oh, he almost had a... But coming in to make this even is Braden Black. Braden just gets in the ring. He said, screw any of those weapons. And then gets kicked in the head by a flying person. And Braden just gets in and now getting whacked by 2 weapons.
And I think Casey's sleeping.
Well, the table's uncovering somebody.
What happened there? I don't know, Jackson. I don't know.
So Kenny was taking a nap, and that is Kenny's finisher.
I don't know what you want.
with this. We're back, guys. We had a short bathroom break. But
it's gotta be you because you want to talk to a fan.
no. I actually had to get up and okay, guys, I'm wrong. It wasn't a bathroom break. I actually had to get a girl's number, but I also got a hot dog out of it, so that's kind of cool.
Fucking lying again, ain't it?
But it's none of your business about my personal life. If I want to get a woman in the front row, I'll get their number, but...
The only thing was saying, size black got on top of the...
But don't think that's right, because and just because I got a number doesn't mean it's a girl that I'm trying to date, because I'm actually quite involved with Addison Kate of Golden State. But shh, don't let her know that I told you.
Silas Black again.
And Silas Black is in the ring, and coming in last to make this official, Scorpina.
Actually hit him, but went through the floor over too.
And it's War Game.
And now it's official, so...
Oh.
Alright, I'm back. I just had to make a quick lunch order.
Yeah, you didn't want to share, dude. Yeah, but I don't have that much money.
Well, maybe if you start doing your job over in LXWA, you get your checks. Remember, you actually gotta do your job to get paid. But right now, this is HVW, and I don't know what Robin Frost's deal with you guys, because you're just a backstage reporter anyway.
And a announcer for the show.
Yeah. Oh. Anastasia almost got his team a win. 2. Oh, it's reversed. And it's kicked out. That was kind of cool. Almost a 2 count. And then it reversed, and there's bodies everywhere right now.
His body hit the floor.
And right now, Scorpina's over there with Kenny Dynasty all by themselves, but now she was trying to throw him over the rope, but apparently got stuck by a body on the floor.
Here's 1. Oh.
And then not even a 1.
No.
And a cannonball. Oh, Braden Black hits his finisher on his brother. I believe that was his finisher. I can't remember. And then he gets powerbombed by a queen again.
Scorpina's picking this guy up.
Scorpina just threw Kenny Dynasty with a... And Kenny just gets up, an attitude adjustment. What it... Oh! The winner is Team Anastasia! Which is the team of Anastasia, Queen of Malice, Kenny Dynasty, and Silas Black.
Oh no! His butthead, he fakes his own brother.
But like they said, Braden is probably there shaking his brother's hand after this.
He's not. He gotta face his sister, Kenny Dynasty.
They'll both be shaking their hands in the back. Yeah, they said they're still going. They're taking off. They said, why? I said, because Jonathan...
What? Wait a minute, guys. I just heard that Queen of Malice was walking up with her team, and a wall of flame just burst in, and Blazing Venom appears, and it straight attack Queen of Malice.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Blazing Venom was disappeared through a gate of hell or a gate of fire a couple months ago, but she just reappeared in a wall of fire and attacked Queen because she thinks Queen of Malice is the one that took her there.
And wait, a paper right here. It says, Queen of Malice, I want to fight you.
Apparently, Blazing Venom says in a weird cryptic text is that you put me somewhere and now I'm going to put you there in return. She's saying, Queen of Malice, she wants you in an Inferno match.
Who is coming out right now?
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Dashingville Nightclub, Mr. DDP himself, Dashing Derek Price.
Damn.
And if I don't do this way, he's going to get mad. The Totally Dashing one.
That was pretty good. I like that. Yeah, they said they're taking off.
But remember, make sure you're writing the winners down because we got to keep in tabs so Robin Frost knows the next matches going forward. But I wonder if Queen of Malice is going to make the next tag match if she got attacked by
I
Blazing.
don't know.
So we'll have to get a medical update on that.
And then, after that...
And Mr. DDP's opponent, it looks like it's Queen of Malice's prodigy. I believe this is Jim. Because I can recognize this, and it is Jim. She is the pop star, rock star, Jim. And she wants to tell people, fans, to stop making her as the Jim in the holograms because she has nothing to do with that show. Yes, I know her show, her name comes from it, but it's not.
Everybody's got to say she's from Jim the Hologram. What the fuck, dude? When are they going to stop saying that?
But she's out here representing her team today against Mr. DDP. This match is going to be kind of cool. Here we go. Let's do it, guys. Whoa!
And this is the co-main event.
This is the co-main event, so we're going to get this show on, and I will announce the people coming in. But it's starting off with a dashing, got a little bit of momentum on Jim right now. Oh.
And this is Celestina's is with Jim.
A knee to frickin' the jaw. Nice. Osaka cutter by Dashing Dare Price of Jim. All right, coming in to help DDP is the Queen of Seductive, Mrs. Bad B. For those who don't know, Dashing Derek Price was technically scheduled to be in a 10-man for the Gold Standard belt, but surprisingly, there was a mishap, a little accident at his nightclub, so he had to take the night off, but he was replaced by the new up-and-comer Mark Owens.
Yeah.
So luckily, Mark was there with his gear, otherwise that would have been 9 instead of 10.
Yes. And I'm glad DDP fixed all that and came to HVW.
Yeah, apparently what it was that one of the pipes burst in the kitchen because the chef actually hit the wrong valve and turned the pressure way too high. So yeah, it cost him a few
You think
thousand.
Kenny and Dynasty did that?
It could be. I don't know. It could be sabotage, but I don't know. I don't know exactly what was going on, but that's what exactly had happened.
What are you doing?
Now entering to make this even, she's Anastasia's sister, Sarah Fina.
Oh, cool, chick. What the fuck are you smashing boats for? What's your hand?
And I'm hoping she's focused on this because she still wants Mark Owens.
Yes, she does. She wants Mark Owens. She called him out. And Mark actually made another end. I don't know if anybody heard because I didn't announce it last night. But it was all over social media page that Seraphina's match was accepted by Mark Owens. But he's saying that he wants her in a 3 stages of hell. First match, a dumpster. So basically Mark's saying Seraphina is trash. Then she says since she likes fire so much, the second match is an inferno. And then the last match, if he even makes it, because Mark's saying that he's not going to even make it to the third match. And that is an I Quit match. But Mark, I do have some social media news for you as well. I don't know if you're watching this, but Seraphina did say that you want an I Quit? Well, she's going to make you I Quit really fast.
And Anastasia's facing Michael Owens' sister.
Yes, and Harley Owens was challenged by Anastasia. But coming into the ring is the ruthless Southern outlaw from San Antonio, Texas, Lexi Hart. And she definitely goes after weapons just like her brother would have.
This is weird because Jake Melly is in the main event and she's in the co-main.
Yeah, so if Lexi's team wins, there's a very possible chance if James' team's win in the main event, though the sister and brother will have to face each other.
Yep.
But since I've been in the show a little longer, I'm going to let people know that are watching, whoever wins the War Games tournament, their team, like the final team, whoever is basically final team, will get to be a GM for the night, which means make the card for HVW or EWN.
Yep.
So that's going to be a good prize to fight for.
I
And
don't know why Robin and Bob Frost made that. I
Well, because maybe Rob and Bob don't. Well, I could say Robin Props probably had more of that say than Bob, because I know Bob hates the fact he's trying to relinquish his power.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But coming in for the other team to make it even again is the Bone Collector Crypto. And Dashing Derek Price just hits the dashing effect on Crypto right away.
And on a table, but didn't break it.
Well, yeah, he was on the table, and then he cannonballs him. And now Dashing decides he's going to get up, and he's going to elbow drop Crypto.
That's called the dash and fly.
No, he calls that the mega elbow. And Jim and Badby are whacking each other with weapons over there. So it's a chick fight on one side and a whole group on the other. But coming into for the last person is the most hated man, the owner of HCW, the one that pretty much pissed off his own faction and his brother and everybody else that he can manage to piss off, Jackson Callahan.
I'm shocked he got out of the hospital.
Yeah, he was medically in the hospital, but he was cleared. But I've been trying to get an interview with this guy. Maybe you could talk to him later, because I want to know what his thoughts on and what is he going to do about his brother attacking him.
I might do the interview. I'm going to the top.
Nice. Because I would love the scoop on it. And we all know dude has the scoop.
Oh, yeah. Because it's dude's court.
Oh, that was her finisher or signature. I think that was the finisher of Lexi. And that was her signature now. And it looks like she's going to go for her finisher now on Crypto after hitting it on the other person.
And right on the chair.
She calls that the life 8 seconds in Texas.
And the last person is coming in.
Yep, and the last person is Scotty Jones. He's a crazy guy that just came back from the military. And speaking of wars, this guy was in a war, and he came back not the same. His friends don't know him. We don't know what happened to his baby sister, Taylor Jones. She has disappeared, and it's an ongoing investigation.
Yeah, and he's now holding 2 belts.
So maybe this is why he came back, because his sister disappeared, and maybe he's on a mission to find her. Who knows?
I don't know.
But there has been cryptic messages in his locker room lately, but every time he sees it, he opens it, but the camera never can get to it because he's very a private man. Keeps saying his mission, that he's almost there, almost there. And maybe one day we'll find out who's behind it. Maybe we won't.
Oh, he got cracking in the dough.
But right now it is official war game, so whoever taps out... Oh! Jim tapped out and Badby wins. So that is the team of Dashing Derek Price, Badby, Lexi Hart, and Jackson Callahan, even though he was barely ever in the ring.
Nope, he just got in.
Yep. He just got in, got a few moves off, and that was it. Maybe that's just because he was medically not fully cleared. We'll find out. Because he is limping right now.
Yeah.
And he's holding his leg. That was the leg that his brother smashed, so... All right, we're back. Another quick break. I was interrupted by a fan. She wanted me to sign a book that I wrote long time ago. But our first opponent team that's coming in, represented by Mr. Bad Boy, the Sacramento resident, Scotty Martinez. And his opponent... We're going to do some Obafemis. But it is not Obafemi. She is the Golden State undisputed world champion, Medusa the Witch. She is looking for an opponent to step up to her, or whoever Jackson Briggs decides to make a match for it, because she's wondering who will face her for her new undisputed champion.
Well,
I'm going to say this.
it'll be a piece of cake.
I'm hearing...
We are going to have a battle royal. One person from each brand. Come to my show, cross brand, and we're going to have a battle royal for a #1 contender for the world's heavyweight champion.
So basically, he's saying that 4 owners and the GM, or 3 owners and a GM, will get to handpick one person to be in a fatal 4-way elimination style match. Whoever wins that will have the right to face Medusa.
No.
But I will make this clear right now. According to Golden State rules, they cannot already be a champion, and they must be active on the Golden State roster.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Medusa tried to go for a Claymore, but Bad Boy just told her the Samoan Joe answer. Nope.
Okay, Bob. I got the phone book up, Bob, and you hear that? He's picking DDP.
All right, you hear that. So the first contestant in The Price is Right, just kidding, the fatal 4-way elimination is dashing Derek Price. Stay tuned. There will be more announcements. You never know.
Yeah. I'm going to say this champion of Golden State is whooping Bad Boy's butt.
That is true.
I don't like that move.
Psycho Clothesline. And the person that's going to come in and help Bad Boy to make this 2 against 1 is the Blood King, Johnny Vicious, Bad Boy's arch nemesis, now teammate. Let's see how these two coexist.
And Bad Boy is the ACW heavyweight champion. The both champions.
And Johnny Vicious is the current reigning HVW's hardcore champion,
Yep.
which he's not holding the belt. And speaking of hardcore, he definitely goes after weapons. That seems like what Blood King would have done.
And another one who won in the thing, the Queen of Malice is the ACW hardcore champion.
And I hear there's an open challenge. I don't know if it's for Queen of Malice's or another hardcore, but I heard in HCW there is a open challenge for a hardcore title. So I don't know which title that is, but I guess when the card gets posted, everybody will know.
We might see can cash in the briefcase.
And Johnny Vicious does hold a briefcase for an opportunity at a world championship. He's been slowly teasing Bad Boy, and that's kind of funny. They're both champion. Their HCW's champion and briefcase holder is in the same match and partners. So, and they're coming to make it even to help Medusa the Witch Her name is Lucy Kane, one half of the Golden State Champions tag team. She will make her way into the cage. Dun, 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 dun.
That's weird. Too many.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bad.
Dun,
Bad.
dun, dun, dun.
Have your parents ever tell you not to be hitting women?
I'm going to tell him.
Well, Lucy decides to look under the ring, and what is she going to bring out? Of course she brings a table out. Everybody has to grab a table. And everybody says, yeah.
And Lucy got trained by Rousey.
Ronda Rousey, yes, the baddest woman, or was the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
I'm sorry, we're busy here. Sorry about that. Eckhart, I told you to turn your phone off.
Yeah, but people are always trying to call me. I'm a busy man. Maybe it was Addison Kate. Nah, she wouldn't call me. She would have texted me.
Could have been Queen Malice.
Nah, Queen of Malice just got ambulance out of here to a nearest medical facility due to blazing venom, so. But coming in to make it a 3-on-2 is the one-hit wonder Celine Taylor, formerly known as the VIP's right-hand woman, who is married to a former leader of that group, Cassidy Moore.
And I heard Queen Malice didn't wait to the hospital. She's pissed off.
Oh.
She's just vanished.
Well, she was in the back of an ambulance because the cameras did show, but apparently, by the time she got to the hospital, apparently what Dude Scotty's saying that when they opened up the ambulance, Queen was gone. So I do not know. We'll hear more words what's going to happen with that as we get more too close to that. But right now, we're in the middle of the main event tonight.
And in the back, Scotty Jones tapped Jackson Callahan.
Oh, damn.
Because Jackson Callahan did called him out for his Gen Championship.
So the Cross-Gen Champion and Jackson Callahan, they got that. Man, Jackson, you're just pissing everybody off, aren't you? But coming in to make it even is the Dark Horse James Maller, the former EWN World Champion.
And he's proud because his sister won.
And her sister did win. Can James' team win to go on to win? You know, we don't know. Any of these teams are... Dark Horse just literally...
A bad boy in the back.
Yeah, like straight shocked him.
Stop calling, people.
I just got a message from Bad Bitch that she's going to enjoy it. And then that battle royal with the rest of the next one that steps up.
So Bad B is now entering as a member of that Fatal 4-Way. So now we have Dashing Derek Price, Bad B. Wow. Dashing and Bad B were on the team today, and their team won. So now they're going to face off against each other for a chance at a world title opportunity. That's going to get crazy.
Yeah.
So that just leaves my vote and Robin Frost's.
Yep.
But I'm watching it very clearly. And coming in for the final member of that team, he is the Human Wrecking Ball, the former Gold Mine champion, Wayne Cruz.
I don't know why, because Bad Boy and Wayne Cruz they had a good fight, but
Yeah,
didn't win.
they didn't win. Damien somehow got the victory, outsmarted them, outsurvived them, and it is what it is.
And Andy Jackson, you cleaned that mess with what Bad Boy did?
But I did get an interview outside. Me, Drake Everhart, did talk to Bad Boy a few minutes before he got in his car and drove off. Still pissed off that he did lose. He had quite the words. He said, Jackson Briggs, better watch him because he just became a target. And two, he is done with the Gold Mine Championship right now. He does not want another shot. He's going to go after something else. Maybe his eyes are in the bigger prize. Actually, you know what? Let's make that a bigger prize. My pick will be Bad Boy for that Fatal 4-Way. Because I'm only giving him this opportunity because Bad Boy did not attack me. He could have. Bad Boy would have, but he just got in his car respectfully and drove off. He answered my questions. So for that, I'm going to reward him, and he's going to get a shot at a world title opportunity.
And gets his daughter, Medusa.
Yeah. And the final member to come in to make this War Games, AJ Venom. Now that whoever it is official, so now it's basically on. So the first team to submit or pin one of their team's opponents will become victorious. Oh! And I think that was Celine Taylor's signature. We're just gonna... Oh, Hell's Gate!
Hell's Gate!
But I think it's too soon for AJ Venom to tap out.
Because AJ is Bad Boy's... AJ is his people.
What the heck is Wayne Cruz doing? We decided against that.
Uh-oh.
That is the finisher of Bad Boy. Is he going to go for the cover? There was a 2 count, but it was stopped.
You missed it, Hart. Bad Boy tried to tap out.
And they go for a cover, but it stopped.
Oh, he punched.
Superman punched him. Now everybody's on one side of the ring, which is going to make it harder for somebody to actually pin.
He's now throwing him.
What are you doing, James? Oh,
Taylor.
that is Celine's finisher, but Bad Boy just pretty much stops that.
Hey, that's my people. I can do it. Oh, Queen Malice is trying to tap out.
Not Queen of Malice. That was Medusa.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
That is a prodigy.
Don't come and stone me.
And now Celine just got it. Oh, Celine just hold on long enough just to stay out of that. Oh, that is Wayne Cruz's signature, I think. 1, 2, 3. Team Wayne Cruz.
Oh, man. Change.
So the winners are, for the main event, Bad Boy, Johnny Vega, Celine Taylor, and the Human Wrecking Ball, Wayne Cruz. And the one that costed the other team was James Maller.
He got Wayne Cruz pin you.
All right, guys, that is the official of the show. Congratulations to the winners, and we will see you next time. I'm Drake Everhart, Dude Scotty, and we'll see you at the next event.